So Kara-France has been announced to fight Manel Kape at UFC 293 in Australia. Yes, I'm recording videos with my laptop. I'm just away from home at the moment. It will be like this for about a week or so, a little bit less actually. But before I do get into it, I've activated channel memberships on my channel, so you can join my channel and you can get like emojis and all that sort of thing to comment on my live streams and a bunch of other little sort of bonuses that you can get for that. And the reason why I really would appreciate a couple of people to join the memberships is because Clash of Clans increased the price of their gold pass, and I don't want to go bankrupt buying Clash of Clans gold passes. So I'm just kidding, guys. It's just something that's there. You can get a little bit of perks and stuff by supporting the channel. But let's get into Kara-France versus Manel Kape, UFC 293. If you guys don't know, I will be at this event. I'm really looking forward to it, and it should be a good one. But this is going to be a fun fight. It's definitely going to be on the main card, I've got no doubt. Kara-France is a pretty big name over in New Zealand. I would assume so in Australia as well. And Manel Kape is very highly ranked, very vocal on Twitter. I'm pretty sure people know who Manel Kape is, even if it's not even for his fight, for his attitude on Twitter. For sure. He's on a good win streak as well. He's definitely deserving of this situation, even though the win over David Wojciak has aged unbelievably horribly since Steven Erceg just went out there and beat him. But he's on a little bit of a win streak right now, taking a big step up in competition to Kara-France, who, in my opinion, I thought he beat Amir Albazi rounds 1, 2, and 5. I don't care what people say. Kara-France won the first, the fourth, and the fifth, and the fact that somebody gave the fourth rounds to Amir Albazi is a crime and should be investigated. But with that being said, I do think he can turn away Manel Kape in this matchup. Manel Kape is a guy that come into the UFC with a lot of hype, I believe from experience over in Ryzen, and he did fight some really high level of competition when he did come in. You know, like his first fight in the UFC was against Alejandro Pantoja, who now has a fight booked against Brandon Moreno, and then he fought Matheus Nicolau, and Matheus Nicolau arguably lost that fight, but since then he did bounce back with a couple of good wins, you know, over lower levels of competition than the guys that he was originally fighting. But now we're going to see him take a big step back up in competition again to Kara-France, and what probably will be a fully striking matchup. I really probably can expect both of these guys to be striking in the matchup, but I do think Kara-France is the better kickboxer out of the two. The problem with Kara-France is he is quite small for 125 pounds, and he can get pressured a lot. That is why Amir Albazi had a lot of success. He was able to push Kara-France back, even in his own striking. Kara-France was the guy moving backwards. However, Angelo, pressure doesn't score fights. That's not how fights are scored whatsoever. Kara-France should have won that fight. I'm still coping. I'm inhaling a lot of copium right now. But with that being said, I do genuinely believe Kara-France does win this matchup. I think he keeps it on the feet. It's only going to be a 3-round fight as well. Kara-France is really good in a 3-round atmosphere. You know, we just saw him go 5 rounds and put the pressure on in the 4th and the 5th. He can definitely go 3 hard rounds with Manel Kape, especially with the crowd on his side and the crowd against Manel Kape as well. So we can definitely expect Kara-France to go out there, fight a hard 3 rounds against Kape. I don't see Kara-France getting KO'd, which seems to be how the community views Kape to potentially get the win. But I do believe Kara-France goes out there and wins a decision over Manel Kape. Maybe he can find a knockout, because we did see him get a couple of wins by KO against Bontarine, and also he did KO Garbrandt, but that was a depleted Garbrandt. But hey, let's see. I'm looking forward to the fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.